The Northern Apex Active Real-Time Location System for personnel tracking. Northern Apex strategically locates readers, shown here color-coded in gray, at key points to provide instant visibility as individuals move through the facility. Dark green indicates an active moving transponder. Light green indicates an inactive non-moving transponder that has gone into sleep mode, so it won't continuously send data to the readers. This system allows you to visualize and monitor in real time the location and movement patterns of employees and other personnel in your facility. Locate employees instantly and review movement patterns to discover bottlenecks and process inefficiencies. The Location Intelligence Dashboard. The data from the real-time location system is collected, analyzed, and displayed in the Location Intelligence Dashboard. Here you can view the geofence analytics. The facilities shown here as chosen to geofence line 1 and 2, pre-shipping, testing, cabinet assembly, and pre-system test. The geofence data shows that there are currently 5 people at line 2, but only 1 individual at line 1. Personnel must be wearing transponders to register as present by the system. Use this tool to quickly see how many people are in each of the defined geofence areas and to address staffing issues or direct staff to more important projects in real time. This vastly improves labor efficiency and directly impacts profitability. Tag usage. Tag usage shows how many tags are available, how many have been assigned, and what they have been assigned to. A person, a forklift, a product order, or any kind of asset you choose. If the transponder has been attached to an order, you can then, for example, follow that order as it moves through the production flow and calculate the throughput. You can see how much time it has taken to move through each step, how much time did it spend at line 1, and then how much at testing and assembly, shipping, etc. See how much time an order took to move through the production process. And another order that went through the same process might have taken just 3 days. Recent notifications. You can see if a tag is entering or leaving an area. And also you can see battery life. Real-time object tracking. You can see the geofencing that you have selected. You can adjust the position of the geofences, change its description or delete it. You can create a new geofence if you would like. You can search for a specific transponder or for an order. Here, I'll search for the order AGV. You can see all of the transponders that have been assigned to this specific order. You can also see that they are moving in real time. You can select one transponder and see the battery life, the order that it's assigned to, and the tag ID. You can search for one single transponder, in this example the 22C50, in order to determine its present location. Location intelligence also shows the path the transponder followed as it moved through the facility, and a heat map showing the speed at which it moved. The blue marker indicates the current location, and the path it took as it moved through the facility is indicated with a blue line. Selecting another transponder shows the path it took through the facility. The straight line shown here is because the data flow has been stopped to create this presentation. Under normal circumstances, there would not be a straight line cutting across the floor plan. Select the heat map data to see the speed with which the transponder moved through the facility. Areas of high speed are shown in green. Slower speeds are shown in orange and red. Use this information to evaluate and improve the production process and workflow speed. Throughput time. Enter an order ID and add this to your throughput time analysis. It shows the order name, geofence 1, geofence 2, geofence 3, and how much time it has taken overall to move through your process. Add another order for a side-by-side comparison. This data could potentially reveal that one order took 138 hours, and another may have taken 120 hours. With this data, you can then begin the process of making your procedures more systematic and efficient to produce consistent times. The system creates accurate records of employee proximity interactions to enable contact tracing. Instead of tracking worker movement, this part of the application calculates worker proximity violations, which in this instance have been defined by the user as being within 6 feet of one another. The red dot on this screen shows a cluster of over 15 violations. The yellow dot slightly to the right indicates 5 violations. Listed at the top right of the user interface are the 3 user-defined violation tiers: greater than 15, between 5 and 15, and less than 5. Selecting the violation marker allows the user to access the violation instant records for that area. The records display the 2 transponder tags associated with each violation instance, the start and end times of the violation, and the duration of the proximity violation. Drill down into specific violations by selecting a time frame from the drop-down at the top left. If an employee becomes infected, filter for the tag number assigned to them to see all of the employees they have been in contact with. Look for the violations longer than the CDC recommended maximum exposure threshold of 15 minutes. Use this information to determine which employees may be at risk. Send these few individuals home rather than the entire shift. Instead of cleaning the entire production area, disinfect the specific work cells used by the infected employee. See violations that occurred in the past at set time frames of the last hour, the last 4 hours, etc. Or select Current to see violations that are happening now in real time. Select Custom timeframes to search for violations that happened in other specific periods of time in the past. If a person reports that they have become infected, select their corresponding transponder to see their movement data. Here we'll look at 2BC9 in the Locating Manager's track viewer. We see that the employee was only in this small area. In the track viewer, you can see where the transponder has been and can then determine that only this area needs to be cleaned. Selecting another transponder, we discover that it has moved much more and has traveled throughout the facility. In this case, cleaning might be required in multiple areas of the facility. Use the text fields at the top of the application to set the start and stop times and click the Read Positions button to see the transponder's path during a specific time period. Application configuration. Setting the dwell time defines the amount of time that transponders will need to be in proximity to one another to trigger a violation. The social distance field defines the distance between the transponders. The settings displayed here will trigger a violation when two transponders are within 6 feet of each other for longer than 15 seconds. Setting it at 15 seconds ensures that the system will not register a violation when people are simply passing each other as they walk. The shift configuration settings define when the system will be collecting violation data. Setting it from 0800 to 1700, which is 5 p.m., and checking the boxes from Monday through Friday ensures that the system will not continue to register violations at the end of the shift when transponders have been collected and are being stored together. This powerful technology has many deployment configurations and can be tailored to fit your specific requirements. The system delivers a solid ROI in reduced labor costs, accurate real-time business data, and can help to keep your workforce safe, secure, and productive. To learn more, contact us today at 260-637-2739 or email us at info@northernapex.com.